How we make videos over here in OpTic, you know? People are busy, gotta be on the move, can't take up too much of their time. Dude.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Alright, you ready? First and worst tournament. Go.
First and worst? Hold on. Not for me, I don't give a fuck. First and worst? First tournament was 2007. It was a LAN in downtown Seattle. Took that dub. Won it with night vision in the finals.
Whatever your worst tournament is, if it's based on what happened Sunday night, Saturday night, Friday night, the overall event, is it your performance?
The worst tournament I've ever been to was MLG Anaheim 2011.
Why is that?
And I was teaming Lethal and APG.
Oh, okay.
Literally that tournament ruined everything in Halo. Because literally it was like not my fault or Twin Savior's fault, but just things were going on that I'm not going to talk about on camera.
Okay.
And basically that tournament, because Lethal and APG had like better rep, and they basically trash talked
you guys
us to like oblivion. And we basically teamed with people who were like media. They were like the last.
The last pickups, like deadline's coming right around the corner. You're like, we got to make a quick team.
Yeah, basically we never got the team we wanted to make for an entire year because of one tournament.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I think your best Halo Reach team was you, Dursky,
Oh, 100%.
Twilighting, and who was the other one? Was it Savior?
Yeah, Twin Savior.
Yeah, Scum thinks this is a trick question, but it's nothing crazy. First and worst tournament.
First tournament, 2009, MLG Anaheim.
I was there at that tournament, and I seen you before you became this guy that you are today.
Yeah, I was a weirdo. First tournament, some highlights of that event. Destin came up to me.
Ryan.
He hated me because I would always teabag pros and playlists, and all the pros like hated me. And he came up to me and he's like, "Yo, you're formal, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, because like picture Ryan, right? And he's just like,
oh, he probably talked shit right away.
Right? I'm just like, yeah. He's just like, yeah, you suck on LAN. I was just like, okay. And we just stood there for like 10 seconds and we're just like,
classic pro gamer shit talk right
all
there.
Right, see ya. Just like walked away. Got kicked out of the hotel. I was there with a bunch of locals and they were throwing milkshakes out of the window of our hotel.
That was you guys?
What, you know about this?
Yeah.
It was at the Marriott.
At night, like you guys were getting kicked out at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad had to come get me like 2 in the morning.
No, I remember this. We were outside and then all of a sudden things were popping off. People were like, dude, they're getting kicked out. They're getting kicked out. I was like, who?
But I wasn't doing anything. That's why my dad didn't care. Because he was pissed he had to wake up and come get me.
Yeah.
But the security guard kicked the shit out of my friends that I was there with. One of them, the one that fessed up to like doing it, because it was a really scary experience. Like a bunch of security guards came in the hotel room, told us to pack our shit. We're getting kicked out. Never allowed back. The guy that was like, all right, I did it, just so that we could all leave the room. We didn't see him the rest of the night. We all met up the next day at like Chipotle or something, and he had a black eye. He said that they took him.
Oh, they roughed him up.
They said they took him in a service elevator, kicked the shit out of him, and then threw his shit all over the street, and then decided to get the fuck out.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was my first event, and I was just like, what the fuck? Worst event is either Champs of AW or I don't know, maybe Providence, 2011?
You guys got second? No.
No.
That's the one Warriors got second, right?
Yeah, we lost to Warriors. But we won the event before that and then got 5th at Nats. Like, that was just because we were just so cocky.
Overconfidence going to the last one, yeah.
I had to learn that then to not do it again. But that was a terrible weekend, too.
Can't guess what the question is?
First and worst event.
First and worst event. First doesn't mean
his headache. It goes to best.
he went best and worst.
I'm not saying best is an individual performance. I'm saying best event is and had the most fun. So go fuck yourself. Go in your room where you belong.
What about?
Where you've always been.
What about? Wait, hold on. Let's pause. What about anything I just said related to being my best event? I got kicked out of the hotel, and then I lost. How are those my best events?
Because it was your first event and you had fun. I don't know.
No,
like, what?
That's not what I was saying at all. I was saying I had a terrible
Get
time.
back in your fucking room. Let me answer the question. Thank you very much.
You're such a butthurt little kid.
First does not mean first tournament you competed at, because we do have Pamaj and Hits in the house. They have to be able to answer the question as well. So if you randomly went to one, you know, Dad brought you out and you're like, I want to be a pro gamer now, Dad. I mean, I don't know if that's what happened in your life, but...
No, that's not what happened in my life at all. Alright, first event. MLG Dallas 2011. Black Ops 1. That was my first one I ever went to. I was on Obey before, and I actually was begging them to kick me off the team because I didn't think that we were good enough to win the event. So I was like, because I was under contract, so I was like begging them to kick me. So I take a nap one night and I wake up, wish granted, I'm kicked. Now I'm in a sticky situation. The event's in a week. I don't got a team. But my good friend Bobby, I was always been really good friends with him. I used to go to locals with him. He was on Leverage, and they were looking for one. And the team at the time was Bob, Aches, and TP. And they needed one player. So I was like, yo, Bob, now's our time. Let's get it. So he's like, all right, dude. He gets me on the team. And we go to Dallas, and we I'm pretty sure we smacked, like, everybody.
2011?
Yeah.
Bobby's mom was there too with him, wasn't he? Yep. I do remember. I remember seeing Little Scumper. Holy shit. That's nuts.
And yeah, we went there and we won the tournament. And that was my first tournament ever, so we got pretty lucky.
That's not even fair. You win your first tournament? Fuck off.
Nice.
Facts. Worst
tournament ever?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, same as Matt, AW COD champs.
Makes sense. Now, this has nothing to do with competing. Obviously.
First tournament was UMG Philly. It's a pretty bad tournament, but it was like.
Did you compete at this or?
No.
Okay.
Just shooting.
Have you ever competed?
Not.
Okay.
At LAN, no. Worst tournament. Probably UMG Dallas, I think.
What year?
2013.
Okay.
2014.
What made it so bad?
It was my first tournament after post breakup.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And so I didn't have my own camera. I was like borrowing equipment, and also like everybody was partying at night, and I had a room to myself, and I was just like, it was like lonely. It was bad. Dude, should I even? Whatever. Airing out the dirty one.
My first tournament was in Orlando. It was at a place called Harnox. It was like a laser tag place, but they also had a LAN center. It was a 3v3 Call of Duty 4 tournament, came in second place. The worst one had to have been last year's COD champs. You know, we were the favorites to win, and we lost it. So, 100%. Formal shit the bed. You know what I'm saying? So, it kind of sucked. Everyone shit the bed, except for me.
I like how you just said that.
I only said formal shit the bed because he was walking out.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
You missed me, I know.
I did miss you.
I can look in the
I
eyes
always
of
missed you,
Mike,
buddy.
and it's just like, oh.
Is that Nike swoosh based off your logo or anything like that? Like color scheme?
That'd be dope though, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this with my logo.
I was literally about to ask you, like on the backside, is your logo like up top and on the neck piece?
Whoa, maybe. I'm just kidding.
That'd be stupid
All right,
crazy.
what's up, Mike?
Ready? And this has nothing to do with you competing. Just first and worst tournament.
Like that I've ever been a part of?
Mm-hmm. Been to.
Been
to a part of, whichever way you want to answer it.
Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% confident and honest with you. I have not had a lot of bad tournaments as a kid. Like I was always pretty like athletic, and especially a lot of chess tournaments.
Gaming tournament. My bad.
Oh, you're talking about gaming tournament, bro?
My bad.
Chess is a game, right?
That's true.
I went undefeated in my age group, and I was the fucking chess champion of like fucking Ontario, and I went undefeated.
Wait, you're nice at chess?
I'm nice at chess.
I'm getting
dude.
a chess table.
Get a chess table, and trust me, I'm gonna smack.
That's a
your
great
ass.
mind game. We're about to become hella smart, like genius level.
Well, I already am, so
True.
I can teach you.
I'm about to catch up to you.
Worst tournament I had? Anaheim 3 years ago. Team Tetra, we got 2-0'd every single time, but that's alright.
Maniac still asleep, so I'm not going to bother him because who knows what kind of sleep schedule he's in. Bose is also in his room. Door is locked. He's not answering, so I don't know what he's doing. So I'm going to answer my part. My first ever tournament was in 2007. The articles on the internet say it's 2008, but no one really knows that I did go to a tournament in 2007 for Halo 2. I got third round FFA, fourth round fours. It was a great first time experience. After I came back home from that one, I started going to a lot more tournaments starting in 2008, and I didn't miss a tournament until I want to say like 2012. So from 2008 all the way to 2012, I went back to back to back to back. It did not matter if there was a Halo event. I was going. My worst ever tournament has to be 2010 MLG DC. Now the reason for this is when I first got my stomach problem and I got sick. Lost 15 pounds, and just the effect on my body definitely showed in my gameplay. The entire year I was having a great year. It's probably like my greatest performance ever as a Halo player was the last year of Halo 3. The reason this one was the worst is because going into Nationals, which was right after this event. We placed 7th at DC, by the way. Once we go into Nationals, we ended up placing 2nd, but I could still tell that I was sick and I wasn't all there. The team we had was myself, Ace, Enable, and Assault. I always said if Assault went positive during that year at a tournament, there's no question about it, we would have won. That's exactly what he did at Nats, and we came up short by 1 place, and it was completely my fault because I just wasn't fully there, and it sucked because he played incredible Halo, and that should have been the first ever event that us as a group 4, the family that we were, should have won, but it didn't happen. But going on to the next year, we won our first ever tournament in the opener at MLG, which I believe was 2011 Dallas for Halo Reach, and the rest is history. But I do hope you all enjoyed today's first and worst video. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So this is your boy Flamesword. See you guys next time. Peace.